It's NAMM 2026.
Yes,
it's
NAMM.
louder than ever. We're on the Vox stand. Kenny here is going to show us a couple of new products.
Yes.
Now, the Vox VT range has been out for a long time.
25 years.
Really?
Yes.
And then at the end of 2024, maybe, we did a blindfold shootout challenge with Rob Chapman. And totally out the blue, he picks what is a really old, kind of almost forgotten Vox VT amplifier to go, that's the one he thought sounded best. All of a sudden, sales went like crazy again.
Wow.
Not just for us, I think almost like globally. And I think it sort of kick-started Vox into going, we should really revisit this and see if there's some upgrades we can do. And just so, VT40X and VT20X now have the blue classic versions of them. Blue because the grill cloth is a little blue. But you can tell us, please, what are the actual upgrades, and then we'll have a little listen.
Well, the main focus was to kind of revamp the old style, especially the looks, to making sure that it looks like a Vox amp from far away. The old style was also good too, but we always wanted to make it and keep it look like a classic Vox. When they're all lined up, it's still consistent and as far as look goes. But the sound was another big upgrade. We're applying this technology called the VET Plus.
Right.
So the main engineer at Vox, who helped design, or who mainly the guy that designed the Handwired series, he's a total mad scientist. He's a total gear nerd. He's got dog ears. He's smart as hell. And he found out all these discoveries from developing the Handwired series. And so he applied all that knowledge into the new VET Plus technology as well. So it's a lot more dynamic, with responsive to your fingers very well. The lows are nice and bloomy, but not too flubby. It just reacts like a tube amp.
Well, and on that point, of course, what makes the VT series different to most of the competitors, probably all the competitors in this sort of price point, is it has got a valve in it. Which you can see glowing beautifully through the top of the grill. So look, why don't you play us some of your favorite sounds? Your beautiful looking guitar here. This is the 40 with the 10-inch speaker. And then there's a 20 with a slightly smaller speaker. But I think very similar functionality.
Very much so, just a smaller version. So to really showcase the dynamics, I'm in the top boost Vox sound because it's Vox, right? But I've set the gain quite high, I would imagine. But if I'm in the bridge pickup, it's that classic chime grill. But it's almost like a channel switch.
That neck pickup lower gain Vox sound is so unique. Again, it's all subjective. You may or may not like it, but it does a Vox thing that only Vox does.
Undeniable.
And that Brian May thing you did there, it's brilliant.
Right.
It's just so, for a little, very hyper affordable, little tiny combo. It sounds great.
It makes you want to play up here for the whole time when you're in that sound.
It's loaded full of effects as well, so all of your usual reverbs, delays, choruses, all that stuff is all in here. I forget now, it's user programmable, isn't it? All that stuff. So do you want to set like one or two other kind of tones?
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, this is a fun one. Kind of that dumble-ish kind of sound. Nice and rich, juicy sound.
Nice chops.
But it could go into like...
Yeah, give it some.
there's that too.
I don't know what to say. I mean, sometimes it does make you question why we have to try and release and invent something new every year, when actually some of this older stuff sounded really bloody good, right? Anyway, look, so that's VTX. Links are below. That product is out now already. But before we go, let's just have a look at where it all started for Vox. Okay, so we've gone from kind of, I knew it. He's doing this on. This is what's called payback from the Laney guys. Yes! Anyway, right. It's Vox versus Laney Wars. Right, so we're going to go back to...
Love you guys.
We've gone from like a product that's quite technological and using DSP and all the things that is good about modern stuff, back to pretty much where it all started. Not just for Vox, almost for like guitar amps generally.
Yeah.
So we have an AC30 here. If we pan slightly left, we've got 112 AC30s and AC15s as well.
Yeah.
Is this a commemorative thing or an ongoing thing?
Ongoing thing.
Okay, so
it's our new Handwired series.
So this is Handwired, just like they would have been back in the old day, but not limited edition, just like as in it's now part of the catalog. Beautiful new vinyls. The heat sort of sink things on the top. The vents. Yeah, that's the word. Beautiful. I noticed it's got reverb in there, so it's obviously a sort of a Handwired modern recreation of an AC30.
Yeah.
But who doesn't want reverb in their amplifier, right? But other than that,
it's got an effects loop.
It's
got an effects loop, which is nice. It also has a master volume bypass. If you turn up the master all the way up, it bypasses the master volume, which is really, really unique and cool.
Yeah.
Which is
how it would have originally been.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, there's like that little hidden little
so I must admit, I probably, when I first heard these launched, I thought it was just going to be a hand-wired recreation of a AC30.
Right.
But it's a hand-wired modern interpretation, I guess. Or like, it's all the things that are good about an AC30 with new bits that are useful.
Yeah, there's certain things about those vintage amps that were cool, but there's also things that weren't that cool. So like not having the effects loop, the ghost notes, all that stuff, like they took that ghost note part out of the power section, having an effects loop, which is always going to be nice because some people love to have that cranked AC sound, but want to use their own reverb and own delay.
Yeah.
And you can't really do that if the preamp is completely juiced out, right?
Yeah.
So there's that part. So having that option is really good. But other than that, it's really like precise to the original. Even the cabinet thickness is exactly like, it's slightly thinner.
Right.
Which changes the whole overall acoustic element to it. So which makes it really nice and classic. And then the gain is a lot less than the old Handwired series, the Generation 1. So it's a lot more classic sounding.
Right.
So some people may not may want to have a little bit more extra push. So that's why we have these new two pedals that we're going to talk about. Nice segue.
So we got a treble boost and a fuzz, which we've got on the floor here.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can get a little close up of these. Are these recreations of old pedals?
Yes.
Or?
So the treble booster is based out of the Rangemaster, right? And then the fuzz is based out of the 1.5 Mark II tone bender.
Cool.
But so as we all know at this point, after watching all your videos, a lot of the old fuzzes and the boost pedals, they were using germanium transistors, right? As we all know, it hates buffered signals. It hates cold and hot weather because it changes the whole sound overall. So there's that inconsistency that the germanium transistors had. Sounded great, especially the ones that are really good. They took buffered signals well. They didn't really get all left and right with the temperature, but you have to find that right one. You don't have time for that. We don't have money for that. So we made the silicone transistor version of those two, treble booster and the fuzz, which on the treble booster side, we're actually using the BC108 silicone transistor, which is kind of the well-known, the ones that people use. For the fuzz, we're using not the BC108, but something similar that they found that reacted and paired well as a fuzz. So we're using that, but still a silicone transistor. And it sounds great. The treble booster sounds instant Brian May, right? Which I'll probably play that riff again. And then fuzz, as a big metal fan, Tony Iommi.
Right.
Immediate Tony Iommi. Like it just sounds, you want to play Sabbath riffs all day.
In that case, as we're opposite the Laney booth, I think you should play some really loud Black Sabbath
Absolutely,
riffs.
to show some respect, right? Absolutely. So so you want to get some sounds on it too? So I'm gonna, and also like it's the same designer that designed the Handwired series. So he specifically voiced it to where it pairs it really well with the normal channel of the Handwired AC 15 and 30. So for example, so I have the normal channel cranked all the way up. Not a lot of gain, right? That mid-range. Back to that note again.
That's a really, you need to hear these amps to experience it. But what's interesting is that the little VT40 there really captures that sound, but it doesn't move.
Air.
Yeah, you don't feel it. Whereas that now, and we're not crazy loud here, are we? But my body's going, oh, I can feel the resonance of the sort of air moving. But it makes you realize how impressive the little VT40 is. It got close, didn't it?
I feel like the VT kind of sounds like a post-mix AC30, right?
Yeah.
So as if like you were going through bringing this in a studio with nice EQ and compression and running through tape or whatever. It's got that nice like polished AC sound. This is like raw rock and roll in your face AC30. Of course it is, because it is AC30.
So what else can we do here with these?
So, in the boost, it's got a fat switch. So if you're having like a single coil like this, you could actually, so without the fat switch, it kind of thins out a little bit, so it could cut through the mix a little bit more. Got that nice, just focused mid-range. But if you want more low end, let's correct that. Adds a little bit more of that low end on the tail. There it is. So stay for days.
The secret sauce with Vox is you need a good player and a bit of volume, and then it's like the best rock and roll amplifier in the world.
Absolutely, undeniable.
It's such a, but it unfortunately, if you're not a very good player and you can't turn it up that loud,
bad.
It's maybe not the right amp for you. But okay, what do you got? The fuzz? What's
so the fuzz, it's like just. All day, all night.
There's going to be an Anchorman moment in here at the moment, isn't there? As all the Laney and Vox guys go full head to head. Yeah, absolutely. That was great, man.
Thank you.
That sounds good. Kenny, it's a pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine. Thank you so much.
It's always good to see you at the NAMM show. Thanks for watching, everybody. Links below for everything you've seen.
Right here.
Bye.
See ya.